San Diego Comic-Con's Hall H panel for Marvel with Kevin Feige and the Russo brothers is only one day away. How's it going, everyone? It's Warren, and tomorrow we should find out the future of the MCU. This is something that we've been talking about, theorizing about, speculating about, waiting for a really long time now. Even before Avengers Endgame came out, we were talking about what is next. What does the future of the MCU hold for us after Avengers Endgame? All will be revealed tomorrow, but recently something has come to light that may possibly reveal some of the movies that could be announced tomorrow when they announce the Phase 4 slate. I say possible because, of course, nothing will be confirmed until tomorrow, but luckily we don't have to wait long. Also, the 3 winners for the 450,000 subscriber giveaway will be announced in a video later on tonight, but today a new giveaway starts for the 500,000 subscriber mark, and this one is going to be a really big giveaway. There will be multiple winners. I'm still giving away Marvel Legends series items such as Captain America's shield, Iron Man's helmet, Infinity Gauntlet, and so on, but I'll also be giving away an Xbox or a PS4. The winner will get to choose which one they want and a game to go with it. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can enter the giveaway, and stay tuned for more information about the giveaway. So recently, some large websites and many fans have noticed something that could give us a little bit of insight about what we can expect as far as movie announcements tomorrow during Hall H of San Diego Comic-Con. So I did a video earlier on this week about the Dark Avengers, the Young Avengers, and Ironheart. Earlier on this week, comicbook.com noticed that if you go to facebook.com/Black Widow and facebook.com/Marvel's Eternals, it will tell you that the content is not available right now. Now, this is very different than a 404 message which simply states this page does not exist. The message that says this content is not available right now means that it is set on private and the public cannot see it yet. So these Facebook pages for Black Widow and the Eternals, 2 movies that we know are going to be coming to the MCU in Phase 4, are just set to private. So this leads many people to believe that Marvel owns these websites. They have the content on there, they're just not public yet until they announce them tomorrow at San Diego Comic-Con's Hall H. However, other Facebook pages have been discovered as well. A few days ago, people have discovered Facebook pages for the Dark Avengers, the Young Avengers Official, and Marvel's Ironheart. So these are 3 movies that could possibly be revealed tomorrow at Hall H, but in the meantime, many fans have discovered other websites that give the same message that the content is not available. A lot of these Facebook pages are for movies that we know are going to be coming in Phase 4, however, about half of the list is movies that we did not expect to be coming. Now, I have to stress that this does not officially confirm anything. It could clearly be coincidental, or a fan could have gone and created these Facebook pages themselves. But 17 other movies have been discovered to have their own Facebook pages that give the same message as the Black Widow movie and the Eternals movie's Facebook. And a good majority of them, for the most part, make perfect sense. So we'll start with the ones that are kind of expected. For example, one of them is facebook.com/Loki Official. Now, this comes as really no surprise because Loki has his own show coming to Disney+. It would make sense that Marvel has an official Loki page for the show, that way they can promote it. Which of course is something that they do for all of their TV shows and movies. They promote them on all forms of social media. Another one that makes perfect sense is facebook.com/Hulk Official. Right now, it's very unclear what the Hulk's future is in the MCU, especially since Marvel cannot do solo Hulk films. But we know that before Avengers Endgame, Mark Ruffalo and Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, met and they talked about all of these possibilities for the Hulk. And with a Reddit Q&A not too long ago with Kevin Feige, he said that there were a lot of ideas that him and Mark Ruffalo talked about, some that they have not done yet that Mark Ruffalo would like to see. So Mark Ruffalo himself is not done playing the Hulk, but we'll have to see what the future holds for him. We also have a facebook.com/Spider-Man Official and a facebook.com/Deadpool. Now, of course, these make perfect sense. Marvel and Disney now own the rights to use Deadpool in the MCU, and of course, we know there's going to be a Spider-Man 3 in the MCU as well. But here's where things get pretty interesting. We have a facebook.com/Sinister.6. Now, it seems like they have been teased for some time now in the Spider-Man films. There's been a lot of talk about them showing up in a post-credit scene that was deleted for Spider-Man Far From Home that also introduced Norman Osborn. But could the Sinister Six get a movie of their own? This is something that not a lot of people have probably thought about. It makes the most sense to introduce them in Spider-Man 3, but who knows, perhaps they could get a solo movie of their own. And then we have a facebook.com/SpiderWomanOfficial. Now, before we knew anything about Spider-Man Far From Home, there was a lot of talk about Spider-Woman being in the movie. Now, of course, sadly, she was not, but could we be getting a Spider-Woman movie? With the way Marvel is going with their diversity and introducing more women superhero, this would make sense that this is on their agenda. And a lot of people would really enjoy a Spider-Woman movie. Maybe she is somebody that could show up in Spider-Man 3 to help Peter. And speaking of female superheroes in the MCU, one of the websites that we have is facebook.com/Marvel's She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk is another fan favorite that many fans would love to have a movie about. And I know everybody would love to see the Hulk and She-Hulk in the same movie. And now that sadly Natasha is gone, I think many people would like the Hulk to have She-Hulk. So with the way Marvel is moving with the future of the MCU, it would not surprise me one bit if we got a Spider-Woman movie and a She-Hulk movie. And diving in that direction a little bit more, we have a facebook.com/ValkyrieOfficial. Now, I can see this movie happening because at the end of Avengers Endgame, she was made king of Asgard. And since Thor has gone off into space exploring with the Guardians of the Galaxy, it would make sense that there would be a movie about Valkyrie and New Asgard. There would probably be times where people of Earth called on her and the Asgardians for help. And that could be a really cool interaction that we see Valkyrie assisting other members such as Doctor Strange, the Hulk, Spider-Man. It would be really cool to see her interact with some of these other characters. Then we have a facebook.com/DaredevilOfficial and a facebook.com/LukeCageOfficial. Now, there has been a recent report that Daredevil could appear in Spider-Man 3. Now, this is not confirmed by any means, but there is a lot of talk about it right now. And with the cancellation of the Netflix series, there could be a chance that they could just simply move them into MCU films. Or perhaps they can make shows of their own and put them on Disney+. Now we get into a little more interesting ones. We have a facebook.com/Moon Knight. Now, Moon Knight has been rumored to be entering the MCU for a little bit now. In fact, it was reported before Avengers Endgame came out that Moon Knight would be in Avengers Endgame. Now, obviously, this did not happen, but could these reports have been a little off and perhaps they meant that Moon Knight would be introduced into the MCU soon? We then have a facebook.com/Namor. Now, Namor is expected to enter the MCU very soon. Scott Derrickson, the director of Doctor Strange and the upcoming Doctor Strange 2, teased Namor some time ago. So fans think that Namor could make an appearance in Doctor Strange 2. Also, he could very well be the next villain of Black Panther. In Avengers Endgame, Okoye mentioned an underwater earthquake off the coast of Africa. Now, the Russo brothers came out and said that this is not an Easter egg for Namor. However, they could just be trying to avoid any type of spoilers at all. Remember, these are the guys that said, hey, the title for Avengers 4 is not Avengers Endgame, and then of course it was Avengers Endgame. Basically, they will say whatever they need to say to not spoil anything. We know that Black Panther 2 is coming up. Could Namor possibly be the villain for Black Panther? Or could we be getting a Namor solo film? Build him up and then have him go fight Black Panther. Then we have an interesting one. We have a facebook.com/Masters of Evil. This would be very interesting to see, and one thing that is really interesting about it is Baron Zemo at one point has a Masters of Evil. And Baron Zemo is alive in the MCU. He's not done yet. And what's really interesting is that not too long ago, Roger Wardell, who has been right about everything that he has leaked on Twitter so far, said that Baron Zemo would be returning. So could his return mean that the Masters of Evil are coming as well? We then have a facebook.com/DeviantsOfficial and a facebook.com/CelestialsOfficial. These make perfect sense because we're getting an Eternals movie. The Celestials created the Eternals and the Deviants. Thanos is actually an Eternal with the Deviant gene. So we've already seen a Deviant, Thanos, and we know that there is an Eternals movie coming. So this makes perfect sense that we would get a Celestials movie to talk about them and a Deviants movie to possibly talk about Thanos when he was younger. And then of course we have the really big ones. We have facebook.com/Fantastic4Official and facebook.com/Marvel's X-Men. So these are the big ones that everybody is wondering about. When are they going to be introduced into the MCU? The president of Marvel Studios himself, Kevin Feige, said that we would probably be waiting at least 5 years before the X-Men are introduced into the MCU. However, that doesn't mean that they don't have plans for the X-Men, and they could introduce those plans at Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con. And then of course, right now we have tons of rumors and reports about Marvel working on a Fantastic Four movie. And we know for a fact that Peyton Reed, who directed Ant-Man and the Wasp, has a script for a Fantastic Four movie that he pitched to Fox many years ago, but they weren't interested. So now that Marvel and Disney own the rights to use the Fantastic Four, it is said that he has pitched his script to Kevin Feige. So maybe Kevin Feige liked the script, maybe Marvel is talking about a Fantastic Four movie right now. Either way, it is likely that Kevin Feige will address the new characters that they now have in some way or form. We've all been waiting for a very long time now to see what the next phase of the MCU is going to be about. And we are finally only one day away. Tomorrow, everything will be officially confirmed. Again, take all of this information with a grain of salt. It could very well mean nothing, but everything will be confirmed tomorrow. So let me know what your predictions are for what movies could be announced for Phase 4 tomorrow at San Diego Comic-Con's Hall H. Again, I'll be announcing the giveaway winners for the 450,000 subscriber giveaway later on tonight. And today starts the new giveaway for 500,000 subscribers, so be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero or villain so you can enter the new giveaway. And be sure to check out my channel tomorrow for the official announcement of the future of the MCU. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.